Brainybren, and I'm back again for another base build in Rust, and today I have a monster for you. This is a real monster clan base, and the beauty of it is it's a lot stronger than it looks, but it comes at a price. That price is a steep one. It's 175k metal, 50k wood and 50k stone to build. So before I do the usual base tour, I'm just going to show you what I mean. So as you come through here, so you're a raider, you blow this, you blow this, you meet a roof. Which one of them do you take? Even if you take that, you've got to take a wall. So you've got to take a wall and a roof to get you to here, to take another wall to even get you into this bit. So I've used this roof stacking exploit for 3 floors, and that's why it's so costly, but I definitely think it's worth it. And then when you get past these 3 floors, we have roof stacking. So the theory behind that is we have our shooty floor and our open floors up here, so it's not just an easy raid down straight to your loot. They're going to go through some roof stacking, and there's a bit more roof stacking in here as well, as I think people would see this as your weakest point. And as you can see on the roof, this is, if you haven't got auto turrets, fair enough, but I just think this is a very good idea because this covers your whole roof basically. I know it's a bit of an ass to get that many turrets, but this is designed for modded servers, and if you're having trouble finding the bits for turrets on modded servers, you're not playing it right. So let's sit round to the front. First thing you'll notice is we've got 2 doors. One of them is a dummy door. I like doing the dummy door trick, stick a turret or shotgun trap behind it. It might just work. So now we go round to here, which is our real door. Even that has a auto turret behind it. These are all suggested spots. If you can't get auto turrets, fair enough, but I recommend trying to get the shotgun trap in, as these are areas where people are going to be coming through your base, so you're basically bottlenecking it. So this is just door honeycomb. All the doors are optional. I use sheet metal and armoured like just for a splash of colour for the video, but if you want to use all armoured, go for it, it's a good idea. So as I said, this is just door honeycomb. And now we are getting towards your core, and we have the double door trick here, which is 2 armoured doors. Yes, it can be rocketed through, but if they weren't here, they wouldn't have to rocket through, so you're holding them up basically. That is all this is. It's not anti-raid, it's just holding people up. So then they'd have to take them 2 doors to progress into your outer core, and your outer core is segmented by garage doors. On this base build, I've left all garage doors open, as there is over 100 of them, and it would just be like 10 minutes of me running around opening these up. So they're open. I've closed all main doors though. So everywhere you see a garage door, just imagine it closed basically. So now both of them have been destroyed by the radar. They might think your TC is here, they'd be half right, the TC is behind there. But this is your little furnace room. You're going to need these for smelting all the metal required. Some little store chests as well, so you can get stuff straight into your tool cabinet. You might even want to have a window here, so you could pass all the smelted metal through into your cupboard. It's up to you, whatever works best. So now we'll come back here, and we just basically have a ring. A few furnaces, all your tables and workbenches, and then round here a series of lockers and respawn points. So if you die, you can just respawn, get in your locker, grab your gear set and run out. So now we come round here, and this is where I encountered a problem in the build. I didn't place the ladder hatch on that level. You need to place that there before you upgrade, but then in hindsight, having it a step higher and nothing to help anybody get up, they're going to have to use a ladder or something to that extent. So anyways, this works really nicely. I like the jump up, and as you can see, if they blow that up, they've got a shotgun trap shooting down at the head. And this requires a bit of crouch jumpy aids. There we go, we got through. And now we are into your loot room. All of these have garage doors on them, as you can see, and auto turrets on either side. If you don't want to have them, don't have them. Put storage space there or whatever you need. I just think it's a good idea, because basically if they blow your loot, there's a good chance they're going to get killed at the same time, which I think is pretty funny. So all of them are pretty much identical, but this one is your way up. So as you can see, the way I've stacked box is the way I like to do it. I stack the boxes more out of neatness than just cramming them in. I'm sure you can get more boxes in here if you need to. I just do this to satisfy my OCD. So now we go up another level. Nice little campfire to burn yourself up. and that's optional. You want to do that, I think it's a good idea. If not, don't do it. So same again, all your loot rooms identical as below, all guarded by auto turrets. So I think this is a very secure method of doing it, and it's all compartments, so they cannot get all your loot in one go. They've got to take certain points to get it all. So that's what it's all about, making them work for it. So now we go up another level, and this is where your roof stacking ends. As you can see from the outside, you are no longer protected from the roof wall stack. So now we go up here, and we now swap to a full roof stack. And this is pretty AIDS, but it's the cost of having a shooting floor and a roof, basically. So now you negate your way through all these, and same again, I've just stuck turrets in because if anybody goes for the straight down tactic, let's hold them up the best we can. So a lot of crouch jumping and a lot of AIDS movements, but I can manage it, so I'm sure you can. And another floor just like that. And now, thank God, it opens up. And here we have a shotgun trap, pointing up, and a shotgun trap pointing down, for obvious reasons. So now, this is just like a shooty floor. We have lockers on the inner core, and all this garage doors, as you can see, they're pretty much everywhere. If you can't afford to do it, don't do it, but if you can, get them in there, it's definitely worth it. So now we have a little shooting floor here, and as you can see, the garage doors are a big part of this. You have 6 on each one of these towers, so that's very strong if anybody tries to blow through here. And as for them spear pickers, good luck with that. So now this is just identical all the way around, just a little run round and then we'll head back in. Now we'll go back to that ladder hatch, and that's a nice little trick I liked. So now we go in here, we look up, we open this one up, and we jump up, and basically very similar to the floor below, just a series of rings. Nothing really in here. You could have a respawn point, you can have whatever you want. I've left a lot open for you to decide on, depending on the size of your clan. So now, as we run round, this is where the base changes. You can no longer progress up through the centre, you now have to head to the outer core. So as you can see, we just have a nice little ring. You can stick whatever you need in it. The boxes, stuff. It is not super secure, but you can extra space if needed, let's say. So now we go up, and now we are entering your towers. So you've got nice lines of sight all the way around your base, you've got access down on every single point, and all this is segmented by your garage doors. And then we have ladders up to your towers, and this is your top floor. We'll have a look here first. You have these towers all the way around your base, so you can just get a nice line of sight. Good for fighting the heli, good for defending from an online raid. It's good for everything basically. So let's drop back down. Check this door out, and this leads you out onto your roof access. It might not be a bad idea to have a window here if you wanted, but I kind of like it like this. You've got nice line of sight all the way around, nice cover, and just places to hide you. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could even have them opening outwards, and then you could use them for cover as well. That might not be a bad idea. But now that's the base tour fully done. Well, not yet. Let's just have a look at it from the top. So from a raid perspective, I would try to hit this from the roof, I'd say. That's the way people are going to go with things. So an idea here might be to put some metal barricades on, but I wouldn't really stress it, because if anybody comes in, they're going to meet this, that, and if they try to come through here, it is honeycomb, and all this is segmented by garage doors. So now let's go back out and up to the top. So if anybody tried the straight down rocket raid, imagine the turrets weren't there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 floors before they even get a sniff of loot. 8, 9. So 9 to the floor, to your cupboard. So let's go out from the TC. This is the easiest way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think that's pretty strong, to be honest with you. And they were just random routes I took there. It is stronger on other points on the side, I'm sure of it. I clocked it at 9 on some points. So now that's all said and explained, let's get right into the base build.
you could treat me right. Way oh, way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh, way oh, oh. You got me singing. Way oh, way oh, oh. You look like a guy, you could treat me right. Way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh, oh. Maybe let's take a drive, take a drive. Take a drive. In the night, you wake me up when the sun goes down. Feelings right, you wake me up when the sun goes down. Sleepless nights, you wake me up when the sun goes down. I can't help it, baby, not myself when the sun goes down. I can't, baby, I myself when the sun goes down. when